Here we are. Slide for that. I had a lot of singing that brother know that he was from the tribe of Simeon.
Yeah, he's lost in that Christianity.
Yeah.
I got a precept for that.
Yeah.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 8 and 9. This people drove nigh me unto me with their mouth, and honoreth me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. But in vain they do worship me, teaching for doctrines and commandments of man.
Teaching doctrines and commandments of men. These churches are over here giving you a song and dance, man. Saying I love you, y'all worship it, but y'all really worship it, man. He's looking at y'all just laughing at y'all calamities, man. And then listening to doctrines of men. We gotta get out of that, man. We gotta get out of that.
They use that term, Christians, as a mocking term. They were just mocking.
If you're a so-called Christian, you're supposed to follow what Christ.
That's what they were using it for. Because if you go to John 1 and 9, John 1, I think in 40-something, Yahweh Shai called, he knew what an Israelite was. He called them by Israelites.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't call people Christian. Hey, Christian.
Right.
We tell a lot of people in Alaska, we tell what's your nationality? Christian. There's so many other nationalities in the Bible that we don't even know who we are according to the book. Y'all make up the 12 tribes of Israel, so-called black man, so-called Hispanic man, so-called Native American man. You are the true biblical Israelites.
They hide that doctrine. They try to use replacement theology.
Exactly. They use replacement theology, saying that Israel is spiritual. But until heaven and earth remain, man, and his word remains,
We could get that.
we're still here. Yeah, bring it out. It's like Jeremiah 30,
31 and 35.
31 and 35. Bring it out.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 31, verse 35. Thus saith the Lord, which giveth the sun for a light by day, and the ordinances of the moon and the other stars for the light by night, which divideth the sea when the waves thereof roar. The Lord of hosts is his name. If those ordinances depart from before me, saith the Lord, then the seed of Israel also shall cease from being a nation before me forever.
The sun is a man and stars are here, man.
Hey, there it is right now.
It's still here. It's still here, man. We still got to build up putting it this work, man. So we do still, Israel is still literal, not spiritual. Israel is still literal, not spiritual.
That's right.
So don't be deceived by that fake theology, by that replacing theology that they're trying to feed you in your minds, man. That y'all are Gentiles.
Sorry, Pastor Porkchop.
So sorry, Pastor Porkchop, come on here, man. We got the scriptures to prove that, man. Because we continue to follow the ways of men, the traditions of men, the doctrines of men, and we continue to get chastised by the Most High, man.
God.
We continue to get punished. Deuteronomy 8:5. If you don't believe that we continue to be chastised like little children, we continue to get that pow, like my mom said. That I like pow. That's what the Most High God is doing us for not keeping the law, statutes, and commandments of God. Continue to do whatever the hell you want. Look it up.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 8, verse 5. Thou shalt also consider in thine heart that as a man chasteneth his son, so the Lord thy God chasteneth thee.
Thou shalt consider in your mind, just like your mom and dad used to give you that good old whipping when you got out of line, the same is with the Most High God as when we get out of line. That is the same thing. When you get out of line with the Most High God, He chastises us. Let me get out 70 for you.
Oh, sorry about
What are you
that.
guys doing that?
We're just preaching the word.
Preaching the word.
Yeah, okay. Someone called and complained about you being too loud on the sidewalk. So,
We'll lower the volume.
Yeah, if you could just turn it down a little bit, it's fine. You're not doing anything wrong, but
Right.
and it was an anonymous person, so
It's all right. We're sorry, officer.
No, you don't need
Check,
to be
check,
sorry.
check, check,
I'm just
check,
letting you know.
check.
Someone called. Yeah. So you do your thing. Just turn it down a little bit.
All right. Thank you.
All right, officer. That's what drills so jacked up. People don't want to.
Yep. It's funny, we got an anonymous person who called the cops on us. And we're out here just preaching the word of God. We're just out here preaching the truth. This is how we're showing love to our brothers and sisters, and they want to continue to shut us down, man.
Give me Galatians 4:16, I think it is.
Galatians 4:16. But it's all right. When you call the cop on us, bro, there's going to be judgment on you, man. Repent. Repent.
Agree with the adversary, and he'll leave quick.
Repent what you're doing. Put some earplugs if you don't want to hear this word.
16, I think it is.
But I guess the fact that the word's coming out, it bothers that person. But we continue to do the work.
Right.
Don't say it the Most High God. Continue showing our love to our brothers and sisters. We continue showing our love to the 12 tribes of Israel. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai HaMashiach.
Con.
Look at that.
This is the book of Galatians, chapter 4, verse 16. Am I therefore become your enemy?
Am I therefore become your enemy? Read.
Because I tell you the truth?
Because we're actually out here doing what the prophets of the Most High are supposed to do. The servants of the Most High telling you the truth, that you need to come back to his laws, statutes, and commandments, to come back to his ways. God bless you, sister. Read.
That's it.
Read it again, huh?
This is the book of Galatians, chapter 4, verse 16.
This is for the one who called the cops on us, read.
Am I therefore become your enemy?
Am I your enemy because we're out here?
Because I tell you the truth?
Because we're telling you the truth according to the scriptures?
I don't think so, Satan.
We don't think so. Give me that scripture, immediately come on, Satan.
Yeah.
We're out here preaching the word, man.
Mark.
And we're not trying to be your enemies. Unless you're an Edomite that's straight hating on us and you know this truth and you don't want to hear what your judgment is, then that's on you. Look at that. Because we're out here doing the work of the Most High. We're out here bringing the true gospel. Unless we had a choir here, unless we had a choir and a pastor with some red shiny shoes clicking his heel back and forward, it'd be different, right? Bring that out. Because we're out here bringing the truth and you want to consider us your 2-year-old brother or sister. Kids, all that madness, man.
Self-destruction.
Exactly. Proverbs 13 and 13. Because a lot of y'all don't want to follow this word, y'all want to hate this word, man. And there's a judgment for that, man, and we got to be careful, man. Most of y'all don't want to believe in the Bible. That's cool. But there's a judgment for all of that, man. Y'all want to follow ways of man, traditions of man, philosophies. You want to believe in your poor child pastor? Let's see what the Bible got to say about that. Read on.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 13, verse 13. Whoso despiseth the word shall be destroyed.
Who shall what?
Whoso despiseth the word
Whoever hates his word, read,
shall be destroyed.
you're going to be destroyed, read.
But he that feareth the commandments shall be rewarded.
But he that respecteth the commandments, law, statutes. Read it again.
But he that feareth the commandment shall be rewarded.
But those that respect the commandments, you're going to be, you're going to have to reward, man. He has that covenant with us, man. That covenant still stands, man. That's what's going to gather us together as a nation and receive that word to receive in the kingdom of heaven, man. To get away from this hellhole that we live in, man. We continue to be oppressed by our oppressor, man.
That's right.
We continue to get killed. We continue to get gunned down by the police. Or should I say by the slave patrol, right? Let me get Romans 13:11. Actually, let me get Romans 2 and 3. But it's okay, man, because this word's not for everybody, man. If you want to take heed unto the word, you're going to receive a nice blessing out of it, man. But if you don't, then hasta la vista. Then hasta la vista. Because there's no other choice.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. It's a cut. Look it up.
3 and 3, right? Yep. This is the book of Romans, chapter 3, verse 3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of God without effect? God forbid.
God forbid, that means no. Read.
Yea, let God be true and every man a liar.
Let God be true and every man a liar, man. Let God be true and every man a liar. So we're not over here to listen to any other type of doctrine that the Christian church have brought, because they're not brought nothing but lies to our peoples, man. We continue to wake up our people, man, because our people have been in that slumber for way too long, man. Get out of here, my people. Get out of here, because it's not benefiting you at all. And you continue to be in the same situations that you're in, man. Abortions that are at an all-time high. Homosexuality is at an all-time high. It's all confusion, man. Murder is at an all-time high. Romans 13 and 11, brother. This war's not for everybody, man. That's where 2/3 gotta go, man. That's where 2/3 gotta go, man. And that 1/3 of the one is gonna be standing and reigning on top, man. But we continue to show our love for our brothers and sisters, man, by bringing out this true word, man. By bringing out this true gospel, man. Because y'all think that this world's gonna get better, but it's not. It's only gonna get worse. It's only gonna get worse for us, man. And if y'all think that y'all only gonna need president to make changes, it ain't gonna happen. History is going to keep on repeating itself over and over and over, and our people are going to continue to suffer in this oppression. All around here, we're waking up our people, telling them that they are God's chosen people. We're telling them that they need to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God, so we can stop going through the crazies that we're going through. Because we continue to go through that. Bring it up.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 17 and 18. As for us, our eyes has yet failed for our vain help.
For our eyes have yet failed for our vain help. Martin Luther King tried to help out. Malcolm X tried to help out. Marcus Garvey tried to help out. Black Lives Matter is trying to help out. But they ain't doing nothing. Because that damn movement is nothing but run by two homosexuals.
That's right.
They ain't doing nothing for our peoples, man. It's crazy. There's no change. They act like things are going to change. And these movements are gathered by the same government. They are actually run by the same system that oppresses our people, man. And they continue to keep you asleep, bro. Romans 13:11 now. Bring it up.
In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us. They hunt our steps that cannot go in our streets. Our end is near, our days are fulfilled, for our end is come.
We are watching for a nation that's not even going to save us, man.
That's right.
And y'all still have hope for America. Y'all still have hope for the next president. Y'all still have hope for the next Congress leader. Y'all still have hope for the governor. Y'all still have hope for this damn wicked place that we're in, man. This place is not a place of rest. We'll continue to help hope for this God-forsaken place, man. And it's going to get destroyed when that third world war comes, man. When a nuclear fire comes, man, and wipes this whole earth, man. It's crazy. But y'all think it's a game, man. Y'all think it's a game, so y'all continue to sleep in your PlayStation. Y'all continue to sleep in your folly. Y'all continue to sleep in your fornication. Y'all continue to sleep in all the philosophies that you want to believe in, man. Look it up.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 13, verse 11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to wake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than we believed.
Now it's high times to wake out of that slumber, that sleep that y'all in, man. Because our salvation is near. Y'all don't see the times right now? Y'all don't see the times that's happening? California, the West Coast is burning. Pedophilia is legalized in California. When you see California burning, you got floods in the Midwest. You got earthquakes, you got famines, you got all this craziness that's happening, man.
COVID.
COVID. Now they got mandatory vaccines coming, and y'all stupidly waiting for these damn vaccines, man. Thinking it's gonna make everything better, man, when it's gonna put you up in the death. Y'all continue to be asleep, man. Read it again, huh?
This is the book of Romans, chapter 13, verse 11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
It's time to wake up out of sleep, out of this denomination, out of these churches, out of these structures that continue to lie to us. Because God did not give us religion, man. Where could I find it in the Bible? He did not give us religion at all, man. He did not give us religion. He gave us laws, statutes, and commandments. Let me go Deuteronomy 10 and 12, brother. And they continue to pollute in this world, man, by killing, by breaking the Sabbath, by breaking the laws. I bet you if there was a cop right there chilling, that would eat that red light. That's the same way it goes, man. The Most High God did not give us Pentecostal. The Most High God did not give us Catholic. The Most High God did not give us Seventh-day Adventists.
That's right.
The Most High God did not give us Islam. He did not give us religions, man. Read that out.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10, verse 12. And now, Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require of thee?
What did the Most High God require of you, Israel? He's talking to you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Read.
But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thine heart and with all thine soul.
Read that again, huh? Did that say join the Christian church? Did that say join the Catholic church? Read it again.
And now, Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require of thee?
This is what the Most High God wants of you, Israel, read.
But to fear the Lord thy God,
Fear the Most High God. Have respect for the Most High God, read.
to walk in all his ways,
To walk in all his ways, read.
and to love him,
And to love him, because a lot of y'all people don't know how to love the Most High God. And we'll get to that in a second, read.
and to serve the Lord thy God
To serve the Most High God, to be servants of the Most High God, to be soldiers of the Most High God, read.
with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
With all thy heart and all thy soul. Where is that? 12?
Yeah.
Read the 13, brother.
To keep the commandments of the Lord,
To what?
to keep the commandments of the Lord,
No, to break the commandment.
to keep the commandments of the Lord,
No, to do what I want to do.
to keep the commandments of the Lord,
No, let me join the morning group.
to keep the commandments of the Lord, and the statutes which I command thee this day for thy good.
You're supposed to keep his laws, statutes, and commandments for your own good, brothers and sisters. So you can live a better life. Does that mean that things get better when you follow his laws, statutes, and commandments? Yes, they do. But there are things, there are trials and tribulations that we're gonna be facing, man. But through this word, we can get through all those things, man. But if you continue to do whatever the hell you want, you continue to live rebellious, you continue to live lawless, you ain't gonna get nowhere, man. You are not gonna get nowhere, man. Let me get, bring it up.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 5, verse 7. Make no tearing to the Lord.
Make no tarrying means don't procrastinate. Because many of y'all will quick to say, I'm not ready for God yet, man. You're not ready for God, but you want to continue sinning, right? Read.
And put not off from day to day.
Don't put it from day to day, man. Don't say, oh, I'm not ready for God today. Maybe not tomorrow. Read.
For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth.
The wrath of the Lord is going to come forward to your ass, man. He's coming to get that ass, man. Read.
And in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance.
And in your own security, thinking that you're doing the right thing. You know, they put you to death, man. In your own security, man. So it's time, man. And this ain't a perfect walk. You know, we continue to build with our people. We continue to correct ourselves, to correct each other.
Or keep going to 9.
Keep it up.
Set not thine heart upon goods unjustly gotten, for they shall not profit thee in the day of calamity.
You're not going to get no profit out of anything by continuing to live in your ways in the day of calamity, man. Because you're going to just simply get destroyed. So don't let put off what you could do today. Don't put it off for the next day. So if you're seeking the Most High God, seek Him now, man. Because you could die tomorrow, man, and not get to know the Most High God. Not get to know Yahushua, man. Because through Yahushua, our intercessor, that's how we're going to get to the Most High God. Read.
Winnow not with every wind, and go not into every way, for so doth the sinner that hath a double tongue.
We can't be double-minded, man.
That's right.
We can't be with God one day and then be a devil the next day, man. It doesn't work that way, man. We gotta continue to repent every day, man. Ignorantly or willfully, man. But that's a beautiful thing about this world, man. And God continues to be merciful upon us, man.
That's right.
Despite the stuff that we do, man. Despite everything we do. But why do we go through these things? Let me get Deuteronomy 28 and verse 1, man.